Hi guys, it's Ksenia. Welcome back to my channel. I've filmed a few videos today and I feel like I keep having to make this disclaimer. As you can tell, my voice does not sound like my voice. I'm getting over a cold, so my voice keeps cracking like a little boy and I sound really nasally. And I've also been yapping in my past few videos, so it's very strained at this point. But I'm just gonna try my best to get through this video, so hopefully you guys don't mind. Today I'm reviewing the brand new release from Ariana Grande. This is the brand new REM Cherry Eclipse perfume. She just launched this 2 days ago. I got this the moment that it launched. It was released January 26th. It was in store at Ulta. In comparison to a lot of her other perfumes, there was like no marketing on this one, no like hype around it. I feel like a lot of people don't even know that this perfume came out. I only know because there was like a short snippet on, I think Ariana Grande posted it from her REM makeup line Instagram page. So that's the only way that I found out about it. But yeah, there was not a lot of hype and build up around this perfume. So if you don't know, there is a new fragrance from her. When I saw that it was going to be called Cherry Eclipse, I kind of freaked out for a second. When it comes to Ariana Grande perfumes, I've liked every single one of her perfumes. Her perfume releases, every single one of them is the epitome of my perfume taste. Super girly, sweet, candy, marshmallow, flirty. That's all I love in perfumes. Her OG fragrance, which is Ari, that's been my signature perfume for years. As basic as it is the perfume that still to this day, even though I have so many niche perfumes now and so many other perfumes, to this day is a perfume that gets me the most compliments, and I've used it for years. If any one of my family members or my husband were to smell that, they'd be like, oh, this perfume smells like you. With that in mind, when I saw the name Cherry Eclipse for this one, I freaked out for a second because I'm a little disappointed when it comes to cherry. I feel like the note cherry has so much potential to be done so good because cherries are amazing, but tell me why every single perfume release, at least every single perfume that I've tried that has cherry in it, they all smell like Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. Can cherry just not be done in any other way other than Tom Ford's Lost Cherry? Why does that always have to be that very distinct cherry liqueur kind of fragrance? I just feel like it's all the same. Every time I see a cherry release, I'm like, oh, it's just another Lost Cherry dupe. So when it came to this one, I was like, please don't smell like Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. And I'm happy to say it does not smell like Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. I'm proud of my girl Ari for doing it yet again with another amazing release. I may be biased because I love all her other perfumes, but I really love this. I think this is maybe my first cherry perfume that I've loved so much that is not a Tom Ford's Lost Cherry dupe. I'm sorry for how many times I've said Tom Ford's Lost Cherry in this video. So here is the fragrance. I love the packaging of this. Obviously the packaging is the same outside packaging and even the shape of the bottle as the original REM fragrance, but instead of the clear kind of purpley juice that was in OG REM, this one has this more opaque glittery pink bottle, and it's very much giving Glinda from Wicked, which I did see actually, and I actually really loved it. But yeah, I love this packaging. It also is reminding me of like a Barbie movie perfume. It just looks like a Barbie perfume, like Barbie Swan Lake or something. It's so beautiful. I just want to leave this out as decoration. Let's get into the notes for this perfume. This has top notes of black cherry jubilee, sugared honeysuckle petals, middle notes of natural jasmine absolute sambac, marshmallow meringue, and base notes of glowing amber and warm musks. Marshmallow is like her signature notes, so I love that it's in every single one almost of her perfumes. It smells exactly like what I've been waiting for from a cherry release. It's not gonna be that boozy, alcoholic kind of cherry liqueur kind of fragrance that we typically get with cherry. This is more realistic, fresh, juicy, sweet cherry, the actual fruit cherry, but then mixed with candy. It's almost just like a candy cherry, or you're dipping cherry into marshmallow fluff. It's so yummy. It's addicting. It doesn't really remind me of the OG REM if we're comparing. Obviously this is a flanker, but to me it kind of has nothing to do with REM, so I like that it's a completely different perfume release instead of it just being like REM but like a little bit different. REM was way more lavender based, whereas this is just way more vibrant and fun and fruity but sweet. I don't know if you guys follow Paul Reacts on TikTok, but he made a video on this and he compared this to Black Raspberry Vanilla from Bath & Body Works, which if you watch my previous videos, you know I really love this fragrance because it's berries and I love berries and sweetness. And I would agree to some extent. Black Raspberry Vanilla is a little bit more realistic and more berries, whereas this is a cherry kind of version. It's like cherry and vanilla, but I do get the comparison, but I wouldn't say they're sisters, they're more cousins. In the same family still, but not that close. Cherry can also be done in this cough syrupy kind of way, and again, that is not this at all. The cherry is very subtle and it's still vibrant, but yet the more it dries down, it gets creamier. That ambery, meringue, marshmallow kind of vibe definitely kind of overpowers it in a really good way because it's so creamy. The dry down of this is definitely my favorite part of this, but I love the opening as well. The opening is just burst of bright red cherry. True cherry. It's literally mouth-watering. All the marketing and the pictures that you see of this perfume are exactly what this perfume smells like. A lot of the times marketing hypes perfumes up so much, then you smell it and you're like, that smells nothing like what it was marketed as, whereas this, it's exactly these pictures that I'm putting on. Like, it's cherry, meringue, sweet, a little bit floral. It's not the most groundbreaking, unique, I've never smelled this perfume ever in the world type of perfume, but it's really nice. I love it. My husband really loved it. Even my parents really loved it, and even my mom really loved it. And if you watched any of my videos, I always reference my mom's fragrance taste, which is the complete opposite of me. She is not into the candy scents, sweet, sugary, all that. She's repulsed by all of that, but she smelled that and she really liked it, even though it is still really sweet. So for you fresh girlies out there, maybe one to go and smell. Price point wise, it's the same as all her other fragrances. The full size that I have here is $70. There's also a 1.7 fluid ounce that retails for $60, which price wise, you might as well get the 3.4 fluid ounce because it's like almost double the size, but only $10 more. So definitely a lot more value for your money. And then I believe there's also a travel spray as well. I actually sent my husband out to go and buy this for me, so this was a blind buy for me. And I still got the 100 ml because, like I said, her fragrances have never disappointed me. And I just knew this was going to be a banger just based off the notes and all her other releases. I may have been biased, but it was a risk I was willing to take, and I'm glad I did because I really like her. I'm so excited for layering combos. I already have so many in mind. I love the cherry and marshmallow kind of mixture. It's addicting. Sweet, sugary, candy. If you're into all of that and you love just like a realistic cherry that's not Tom Ford Lost Cherry, then definitely recommend checking this one out. It is out and available right now. The only disappointing thing about this perfume, because we gotta say the pros and the cons here, is the lasting power. I wish this fragrance was a little bit stronger because the fact that it's not makes this not a very long lasting fragrance. That's the only thing that I'm kind of disappointed by. I wish it was just a little bit stronger. I actually haven't really had an issue with her previous ones lasting me, and this one kind of deceives me because it actually opens up pretty strong. It's like a burst of juicy, sweet, bright red cherry. But the more it dries down, the marshmallow aspect comes in, those creamy notes come in, and it has depth, but it's very soft, almost like a skin scent. And because of that, it just doesn't perform as well. I would say the performance of this is about 3 to 4 hours. You can get it to last a little bit longer than that if you really overspray. I wore it yesterday and I really oversprayed, and I could smell it throughout the day, not as strong as I would have wanted, but yeah, that's just a little downside that I noticed about it. But yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you've gotten your hands on this one or if you're thinking about getting it or not. Let me know if you even knew this perfume was out. I don't know why there was like no hype around this perfume at all. I know along with this perfume, she released some new makeup items in the REM line, and I feel like those got a little bit more emphasis and more marketing and hype than the perfume did, which was kind of weird to me because I feel like her perfumes they generally do really well. Anyways, let me know you guys' opinion on this one. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and turn post notifications on, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.